What's going on? It's Jeremiah Alexis, and I am with the official hardest working band in the galaxy, Fitz and The Tantrums.
Hello, hello, hello.
How's everybody doing?
Feeling good?
Looking good.
Good to see you.
So you guys have been together for a very short time, but in that short time, you've managed to rock the socks off the entire world. Mr. Michael Fitz, would you like to explain how this came to be?
Well, it's kind of like a pressure cooker. We put in about 5 years, 6 years of work into 2.5 years because we're doing like 3 shows, 4 shows a day sometimes, and just non-stop. We've been touring for 2.5 years, and for the last almost 12 months now, it has been without rest. You know, we're never home. You know, we're just working it, trying to win over 5 fans at a time, 100 fans at a time, or in the case of Lollapalooza yesterday, 25,000 fans at a time. So, what up?
There seems to be a whole kind of neo-soul movement going on where there are bands that are really starting to appreciate sounds from the 50s and 60s and 70s and incorporating it in a harmonious way. What led you guys to kind of adopting this sound, and how do you feel that you will evolve as a band?
And we really focused on the vocals, the organ, the saxophone, like the drums and the bass and stuff like that. And I think because we started so early playing together, we really created this sound and tantrumified it. That's what we, like to call things.
When we finally get time off to lock ourselves in a dark cave and make the next record, we're gonna challenge ourselves as musicians to remove all barriers of what we can and can't do and push to the farthest limits, to the left and to the right, up and down, and see what happens when we write 30 new songs and take a step back and try and pick the best ones and the ones that we feel, are still holding some roots in soul music, because we all love soul and funk. We want to keep pushing that envelope forward of what soul music, pop music, indie rock, hip hop, all of it, this weird hybrid that we've created. We just want to get more radical with it and just basically slap you in the face with it.
So you guys are a uniquely LA band. Fitz, I know you were in Silver Lake, which is my stomping grounds. So what is it about the LA and the LA music scene that created Fitz and The Tantrums?
It's such an industry town, but what people always forget is outside of that industry town, there's the 22 million other people that actually live there and have lives there and are creative there. LA, I believe, is a great place to be creative because, one, you have more space, you can do your thing. We made this record with no money, no support from anybody, in my living room. There was no scene for us, so we just played out from the Getty, started building our own scene, and started building a reputation for putting on one of the best live shows around, I
can definitely say about LA is it's actually really competitive, and so it pushes you very hard. And for us, it's not an easy task to just fill a club in LA. You can't just go to a club and hope that it's going to be a full house. You have to build and build and push and push and push and push. And so it's really competitive, and I think it's a healthy competition.
LA's like this, we're all from LA. But we don't accept that as an answer. She'll call you out from stage if you're like that.
LA seems to be the melting pot of people like moving into LA. I think creatively it's really broad in the spectrum of the way people think creatively as well. There's, Foster the People is a band that just moved out there. They're doing great. My friend Mayor Hawthorne is from Detroit. He moved out there and, really got his start. Had he stayed in Detroit, I don't know if it would have happened the same way for him, So it's LA gets a bad rap. There's really great people. We stand firm on that. Not everybody's super pretentious out there. It doesn't have to always be Hollywood, and we represent it in that way,
What up, everybody? We are Fitz and The Tantrums, and you are watching
The Urban Nomad.
Yeah!
Oh, it's like that now.